A pair of U.S. senators traveled to the Palisades today to hear from wildfire victims. The Republican lawmakers want to know about what the government could have done and the response to the preparedness. NBC4's Karma Dickerson was at today's meeting. She joins us live with a reaction. Karma.
Well, as we know, there are multiple investigations into the Palisades fire. This one in particular puts L.A. and California under Washington's microscope, and the senators say it's about accountability and preventing future disasters. Hailing from Florida?
We are going to get to the bottom of this. It's not right what happened. 12 people should not have died.
And Wisconsin.
But we need whistleblowers. We need people from the community coming forward and telling us what they know.
2 U.S. senators came to California, promising action from Washington, D.C. The senators held a field hearing today in the Pacific Palisades as part of an investigation into the Palisades fire. They credited TV personality Spencer Pratt, who lost his home in the fire, with helping bring about the investigation.
These are not political issues. They are issues of humanity and decency.
Senator Rick Scott chairs the Special Committee on Aging. Senator Ron Johnson chairs the Committee on Investigations. The 2 Republicans invited a panel of people affected by the Palisades fire, with a particular focus on the impact to seniors, like Holocaust survivor Rachel Swartz.
Senators, I am not asking for pity. I am asking for help, not just for me, but for everyone who has lost their homes and feels forgotten.
Fire survivors shared criticisms of fire preparedness and response, insurance companies, rebuilding permitting, and frustrations with state and local policies.
These people need help from the federal government. We're going to go back to Washington, D.C. President Trump knows how to get things done.
When you talk to the average person on the street, their real focus is getting back in their home, dealing with their finances, oftentimes fighting with their insurance company. What can you do as the federal government to just make that process easier and less expensive for people?
We had one individual in there say that they had an insurance product and then insurance companies not being helpful. I'll be glad to reach out to them.
We need the media to step up the plate, start asking real tough questions, and stay on these elected officials until they give you adequate answers.
And we do, and we address it with them, but we're just talking to you because you're here now. And I think you've heard person after person on the panel saying we're asking the federal government to step in. And so we're asking, what can the federal government do for them?
So I look at it, okay, so what can we do to make sure everybody does their part? And that's what we'll do.
The same sorts of concerns and chaos that were expressed here happen there, but also happens at a larger scale, more homes, more people. Why does this investigation not include Altadena?
Well, we started here. First, I heard Spencer, start. I heard what he was talking about, and I came out here and met with him. But we're open to expanding the investigation, but you can't start really broad and get anything done. So we'll figure it out as this, and we'll continue to look.
In response to today's hearing, where Mayor Bass did get a lot of criticism, she did send a statement saying, in part, Senator Scott and Senator Johnson did not reach out to Mayor Bass to discuss how they might work with the city of Los Angeles or advocate for critical federal disaster aid to support the ongoing recovery in the Palisades. Now, as part of the investigation, the senators have requested documents from the state of California, from different local officials, including Mayor Bass' office, former Fire Chief Crawley's office. Mayor Bass' office says they have turned over documents. The state of California has done so as well. However, the senators say if they don't get what they're looking for, they'll turn to subpoenas. Reporting live from the Palisades, Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.
All right, Karma, great work out there. Thank you. Meantime, the state's largest private insurer is being investigated over its handling of claims from the Palisades and Eaton fires. The LA County Council says it's received a growing number of complaints from State Farm policyholders. Officials say those complaints include delays, underpayments, and denials of legitimate wildfire claims. This afternoon, State Farm released a statement calling the investigation, quote, a distraction. They went on to say we're handling over 13,500 claims and have paid almost $5 billion to California customers affected by the January wildfires.